Hey, this is Saul Roth, and today we're talking about rewatching our childhood favorite movies and why about 75% of the time I won't do it. And the reason why is it kind of ruins a memory if it doesn't hold up to time. So, as a kid, I really enjoyed one of the Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire, like that whole series, but the first one, I thought, oh, this is awesome, you know. I was really into Marvel, and I was totally into the comic book movies. And I thought it was like an amazing film, like super awesome, you know, the whole thing. I rewatched it, and I didn't even make it through. It's compared to the current version of Spider-Man, it's terrible. I'm not trying to, that's not an insult to the actors, the director, or even the screenwriter. It's just stuff moves on. And so that same experience is like dead. I mean, you'd be 1,000 times better off just watching the newest Spider-Man than going that far back. But I remember it being amazing. So when you rewatch it, you're like, okay. It creates a split of where you remember something, and then when you see it, it's like very different. So then if someone asks you if you like that movie, like before I rewatched it, someone asked me if I would have liked that, I'd been like, yeah, that was the best, you know, because I have like nostalgic memories. Now I'm like, that movie's terrible, watch the new one. So, usually it's better just to leave it in my childhood memories as awesome instead of kind of taking a crap on it and rewatching if it doesn't hold up. Sometimes, though, if a movie's really, really good or timeless or made in a way that holds up, it's cool to rewatch it. Then you get to have another awesome experience. We get to like it at different levels. Like, oh, when I watched it then, I understood this much of it. Now I appreciate it just as much on a much higher level. Sometimes action movies are like that, right? The Matrix, for example. You could watch The Matrix like 4 times. It always gets me different out of it, at least to me. And I think it holds up pretty well. Some of the phone stuff now is a bit dated, but like the actual plot, the world, etc. holds up. I also recently tried to rewatch The Princess Bride, which I remember as also really enjoying. And this time it was pretty dull. It's still a good movie, but it was hard to get into it again. So I don't know, maybe my taste in movies changed, or what do you guys think? Did any of your childhood movies that you liked when you watched them now, did any of them hold up? And which ones did, which ones didn't? Leave a comment if you want to talk about movies. I also do fitness, I do acting, I do all kinds of stuff. Go ahead and subscribe and like this video.